Hello, here Hubert, sharing today's lesson. The lesson that I learned today and that I was reminded was to get committed, was about commitment. I was listening today to a part of the book Sell or Be Sold by Grant Cardone, in which he explains that if you really get committed to what you do, to your life, but also to your profession, to anything that you do, when you really get fully committed, you're really gonna get results. And he explains that as soon as he got committed to sales, committed to his life, and when he was giving 100% his full commitment, then he started to get results. Then he started to get how to say it, to see the difference. He started to see that he was making an impact. And I guess I experienced the same today, that I woke up, and even though there were many things that we had to do with my wife today, we just didn't spend a lot of time bothering about all those things that we had to do. We didn't spend so much time worrying about it or trying to plan it, trying to plan the full day ahead and stick to it, but we just kind of naturally, spontaneously, we just kind of went with the flow and started to do the stuff we needed to do. We started to take care of the flat, we started to remove some old stuff, we started to do some tidying up the flat, and everything just went like this. Each of us, both of us actually, we started to do our stuff, our part, without wanting the other to do something at this specific time, or to start with something or something, a lot of somethings. But we just started somewhere, and we just got going and going and going and going, and they kind of unfolded like this. And then we ate, and it was just like so smooth. For a weekend, most of the time in the weekends we have so many plans, we want to do this, that, but we kind of, at least that's the way I feel it, we kind of get the pressure, and we kind of force the day into unfolding the way we want. And many times it doesn't happen like this, and many times it's costing us a bit of stress, because why it's already, I don't know, like 2 p.m. and we haven't done anything that we plan to do, or we have done so little that we plan to do. No, today we just went with the flow, and we got committed from the beginning. And I guess that's what I really learned and practiced today. It's the commitment, going with the flow, getting committed, and not asking yourself too much. And Grant, in his book that I was listening to as an audiobook, he was also saying that for him, commitment means that when he gets committed to something, then it stops going away. He stops looking at something else. He stops considering whether he is right doing the move or not. He says, like, it's just like, instead of tiptoeing, putting the toe in the pool, you just jump into the water and you are there anyway. Just like with parking the car, he also used this example that you park your car and you don't worry about maybe you can get another better place somewhere else. No, you just find a spot, you park, you go out of the car, and you move on. And I guess that the same with this kind of, with anything you do, really. You just decide at one point, and then you get fully committed, and you stop wondering too much, and you get full into it. And by getting full into it, you learn a lot of things, and you also are really at peace, because you made the choice, and then you do the choice, you live the choice, you live by it. And it makes me think about this quote also. I don't know exactly the quote, but it's something like successful people make things good. Successful people they don't make good decisions, they make the decisions good, which means that once you decide, you just stick to it, you go for it 100%. So yeah, that's today's lesson. I guess that's already something that it's worth applying, and I'm not gonna just take it as a short lesson and not apply it further. I really think that in the coming days I'm gonna focus on getting committed more and more, and really, which is also kind of a other way of saying that, really getting your full attention, your full awareness to whatever you're doing, and stick it to it, really being present, being there with what you're doing or with whom you're being. So take good care, get committed, and enjoy the benefits. Bye.